What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Renee, and we are back to talk about season 18, Real Housewives of Orange County, reunion part 2. Let me tell you something. Emily's still getting on my nerves. She working on my nerves, okay? But let's just get into it, shall we? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee. So let's just get into it, shall we? All right, y'all. So listen, I got to get this review done because I got to hit the road. It's my sister's birthday. And fun fact, I have not been on a road trip since I was 23 years old. I hate road trips. So I'm trying to prepare myself for this. Okay. Usually I'm the girl with the TSA pre-check, the what's the other little joint? The thing you can get in front of the people in TSA pre-check too. Like I got all the things. Because I want to get to the airport. I don't even get to the airport 2 hours early. Okay. But yeah. We're going to take a little road trip and do some fun stuff. Yeah. She don't like road trips either, but our friends, we like to catch flights, not feelings. But my friends, they want to ride. Uh, y'all help pray for me. Pray for me. I don't want to. Moving on. Let's get into this. First of all, let me speak to the peoples that are in the chat. Linda Gamble is here. What's up, Linda? She says, hello, Shay Renee online. What's up? What's up? Cut and Paste Tisha says, evening, Shay in chat. And Linda, being the extraordinary person she is speaking to y'all in the chat. She says, hit the like button as you enter the chat, please, and thank you, okay? Cut and Paste Tisha says, happy birthday to your sister. Yes, thank you. Her birthday is Monday. She is a Scorpio. Literally, I told y'all, everybody around me that I'm super close to is a Scorpio. So, like, my sister is a Scorpio. My middle brother. So, I'm actually the oldest. When I say sister, I mean my sister-in-law. But I don't look at her like a sister-in-law. It's like, she my sister. I love her. Girl is my opinion says, hey, hey, hey. But my middle brother, I'm the oldest of 3. So my middle brother, his birthday is November 3rd. So, and my best friend, her birthday is November 10th. We just celebrated that at the park at 14th Street in DC last Sunday. So, yeah, I'm on a Scorpio horizon right now. Girl is my opinion says, you will be okay, girl. Have fun. I'm a try, child. I'm a try. But, and typical me, need to make it fun fashion. I got some stuff in the car for us to do to make it fun. DG says, hey, Shay Renee, here for support because I don't watch these shows, just y'all reviews. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate your support, friend. Thank you, DG. Sassy and Sweet says, hey, Shay. DG is speaking. Everybody is talking to each other. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. So, y'all, listen, this reunion part 2 continues with Emily just letting everybody know that she a lawyer. I'm like, okay, Emily, you had absolutely no storyline this season. It's very evident because you going and sitting in the local library with your encyclopedia and doing all the things that you feel like you need to do for you to read up on all these people's cases. You are Googling every single thing that every one of these people are doing in their lives so that you can have something to sit perched on this couch to talk about. Girl, stop. Okay? You are not, listen, you are not Big Sister Almighty that knows everything. Stop, Emily. I'm sick and tired of you. And you keep on talking about something and my education and I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. You not nobody on this cast lawyer, sis. Stop. What is your Oompa Loompa husband doing at home? Okay? That's what you need to be worried about. Little man and the teeny boppers. Your kids. Stop worrying about what the hell everybody. You so worried about Jen. I think Emily is so jealous of Jen because Jen is attractive. Jen's body is fit. Jen has the body that Emily wants. Okay. And Emily just can't stand it. You done had surgery and did Ozempic, and you still not as small as you want to be. And that's okay. Like, we got to learn to live in the skin that we're in and be okay with that. Like, I just don't understand why Emily just keeps on kneeling on this lady. Like, she needs to leave her alone. It's just too much. So then she keeps on going in on Ryan, talking about, well, that's what I read and this, that, and the third. And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Ryan doesn't have anything to do with any of that stuff. He's been vindicated. Like, let's stop talking about it. So then they go into how mean Shannon can be sometimes, and how Tamra just says stuff, and how Heather, is a mean girl, and this, that, and the third. So there was a situation they were talking about how Shannon tends to go off. She tends to just do the most. And so Emily talked about where Shannon walked out of a area, and she was like, with the whole situation where Tamra was trying to air out the fact that Shannon was the one that brought up the information about looking into that case that Gina and her boyfriend had. So Tamra was just trying to like, she was just trying to implicate Shannon. And so Emily was like, well, you would have never said anything if I didn't tell you that you should say something, Shannon. And Shannon was like, because Shannon was like, you know what? I apologize. I don't want to have anything to do with that. Like, I was just angry and I wouldn't do anything like that to you. So Emily tried to take credit for Shannon apologizing and saying that she was wrong. And Shannon was like, I know you're not about to take credit for me apologizing. I would have done it on my own. I didn't need you to tell me to apologize. And I'm like, Emily, how you going to take credit for somebody else seeing the forest for the trees for themselves? You need to mind your damn business, because this don't even have nothing to do with you. Shannon would have apologized. And the reality of the situation is Jen was like, no, Gina was like, I know that Shannon means it when she apologizes. I'm sorry, Tamra, but you have the ability to apologize and go right back and do the same shit over and over again. I know that when Shannon apologizes, she really means it, and she's going to make the best attempt to not do it again. You apologize just to get past the conversation, and you do the same shit all over again. Tamra basically was just trying to make Shannon look bad. But the reality of the situation is, Gina, Tamra was the one that brought it up on camera. Shannon never did. And Tamra she did have her little big green toe all in the middle of the bullshit. She's always in the middle of some stuff and some mess. And then she wants to hide later on. And then she wants to be the big bad wolf on camera being mean to everybody. But then when the reunion comes around, you sitting here with your hands crossed on top of your legs. You ain't got nothing to say. So then we move on to talking about the London trip, okay? London, England, okay? Rihanna, yes, and where'd you get that hat? Oh, which hat? This? This is a scarf. I twisted my hair. My part's probably jacked up. I twisted my hair so I can take it out and it'll be curly once we get where we going. So no, this is just a little wrap. I know wrapped it up, child, because we're gonna be in the car for 6 hours. Lord have mercy. Don't let me not remind myself. Me and my friends, child. I don't know why we did this. I know why, but I don't want to. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Um, so we move into the London trip and we talk about how everybody had these terrible accents, especially Gina Child. And then just how disrespectful Tamara was on the trip. And she just made the trip extra horrible. Okay. And then they talked about how they wasn't able to go number two. Much like Potomac when they was talking about people's pouditoire stinking. First of all, I can't wait to do that review because I'm going to lean in on who I think was stinking they tail off. Okay, but they can't poop on this show, and then they pouditoire stinking on Potomac. These ladies just they got a lot of shit with them. Literally on OC they had some shit with them. But moving on, that was gross. So then they begin to go into Heather and how she was talking, like, I guess Katie's kids was talking trash about Heather. Let me say this. Katie, you shouldn't be having adult conversations with your son, okay? You should not be talking about whatever is going on with these women having adult. My mother always used to say, stay in a grown, stay in a child's place. Don't be getting in grown folks' conversations. And that little boy at that table, he was definitely in their conversation. And Emily was pissed off because she's like, you sitting up here making it seem like my kids said that Heather was mean. And they didn't say that. So you ruining my relationship with Heather because now it's making it look like I'm talking shit about her around my kids, and that's not what's happening. Then we go into Heather talking about this dress that Jen had on that was a Dolce & Gabbana dress that was $2,000 or whatever. So they kind of mix all of this in together. So here's the thing. One, Emily, don't nobody care. Y'all beat that with a dead horse. Y'all beat that until it wasn't able to be talked about anymore. Don't nobody care what that girl said in front of your kids. If you decided not to hire her as your babysitter anymore, so what? So what? Okay. Also, with this dress with Heather, let it go. You were rude. You went into the store. You try to act like Heather gets on my nerves because she tries to act like she's being nice to Jen. Like, oh my God, I support you. Oh, you can't pay your rent. Oh my God. Listen, that's a lot. $12,000 for rent. I mean, it's like $5 to me because I'm so rich. But listen, you haven't gotten your settlement yet. Oh my God, I'm so sorry for you. Maybe you shouldn't be buying things. Like you have this Rolex watch. Emily over there hating, talking about you walking around with a Rolex watch. You don't need to have that if you can't even pay your bills. First of all, Emily, who pay your bills? Your father-in-law? Your mother-in-law? You talk about all this litigation that you have not had in years at this point. You have not did anybody's cases. The only case that you on is Jen's right now. Up her ass. And she is paying you dust. I don't know why you and Gina so worried about Jen and her money. And now Heather coming over here telling y'all how much the girl dress cost. Who cares? If the girl want to go spend $2,000 on a dress, that's her prerogative. She can do whatever the hell she likes, okay? Come to find out, Ryan was the one that bought the daggone dress. So y'all sitting over there hating on her like she can't live the life of luxury just like y'all. Now, Jen, I'm gonna go ahead and let you have it for a second. Okay, you do need to know it's crazy to me that these housewives are so silly, dumb, if you will. Like you are so oblivious to your bills. Are you kidding me? If my husband was a multimillionaire, my credit score would be perfect. Okay. I wouldn't pay for shit and my credit score would be perfect. I would be getting whatever I like and I would be stowing away cash. Period. You want to buy me Birkins? I'm going to go take it back and I'm going to get the $30,000 or whatever you done spent on this Birkin and I'm going to put it in a safe account so I can save my ass from you if I want to leave. That's what you got to do. That's the problem. These women think that this lifestyle is just going to last forever. And when they figure out that it's not going to last forever, and these men want to get a divorce, or hell, you want to move on to be with somebody else, it don't work out the way you think it is. But yeah, Jen, get your money together. Don't worry about these women. Buy whatever dress you want. If Ryan gonna buy you a dress, let him buy the dress. Then they want to talk about her car payment. Emily was like, "Oh, I thought Ryan gave you." She was like, "Yes, I know how much money I have now. I know when my car note is. I want to know, Jen." She like, I want to be responsible for myself financially. I want to learn." And Emily was like, uh well, are you paying your bills? Did you pay your bill, your back rent, and this, that, and the third? And I'm like, Emily, are you gonna pay it for her? And she was like, yes, I know when my car payment is due. I know this and that. And I'm like, Jen, you didn't even know when your car note was due, girl. It must be nice to just live such an oblivious lifestyle. And I'm sure Heather don't know about when shit is due either. Well, she probably the one using Terry's paycheck to pay for everything. So, or they probably got accountants to do all that shit for them. But I'm pretty sure Heather would be in the same situation as Jen if Terry was to pick up and leave her for a younger model. So Heather, you sitting over here acting real snooty and crass. Like, girl, what? And then your little raggedy. I hate when somebody try to come with a dry ass read. Heather was like, so what do you mean? Like she do all this stuff with her face. Like somebody need to bow down to her like she chastising other adults. Heather, girl, just sit there and shut up. You and your brown dress. Just stop talking. Cause you don't know what the hell you talking about. You just trying to find any little way to jump into the conversation to have something to say. You don't have nothing to do with Jen and her finances. Leave homegirl alone. You were being messy, calling Tamra, talking about the girl's dress, and talking about, oh my God, I'm in Neiman's and I saw that dress that she had on and it was $2,000. Unless you gonna pay her bills, don't worry about what the fuck she paying for. Period. I don't give a shit about what's in no, because what you eat don't make me shit. What goes in your bank account don't service me. I don't give a damn about what nobody else's financial situation is. I just don't. Cause don't ask me about mine, cause I ain't gonna ask you about yours. Okay? Period. Girl is my opinion says, but we all know that kids listen on adult conversations. I know I did when I was small. I did too. This things you don't have to tell kids that they just know. And that's true, but the way that little boy was like, again, I'm like, she must be having conversations with her husband all the time. And he must be just around hearing it, or she talking to the daughter in front of him. It's something. It's always something. Girl is my opinion says, and we all know that Emily kids are probably destructive and all over the place. That's true. That's true. And spoiled. We all know that Emily's kids are probably spoiled and hard to handle. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. I see your point. Can't stand Heather, child. You and me neither, okay? Emily is jealous of Jen. She's definitely jealous of Jen. 1000%. Girl is my opinion says Katie's daughter is probably happy um that night about not babysitting Emily's kids. I know they spoiled and rotten. Yeah, absolutely. You can come through. I think the camera is tilted. Just go in the kitchen. Cut and paste. Tisha says Emily was sitting there looking like not Shrek, honey. Yeah, Emily just that thick back of hers. I just want her to just stop carrying such a load of everybody else's business and information on her back. It's getting heavy. It's getting heavy. It's getting kind of hectic. D. Herfer says, hey, that whole storyline was stupid with Jen. Yeah, it was. Like, Jen really needs to. I don't want to be talking about her and how she paid her bills next week. I'm gonna need baby girl to get on auto pay or something. Like I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This show is supposed to be about the lap of luxury, not people getting evicted. Like you can't be rich getting evicted, baby girl. So then they go into her settlement, and Jen tells the story of how she walked up onto the ex's front doorstep because he wouldn't communicate with her, and I don't. Heather would ever be in Jen's situation. She's shrewd and makes her own money. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Heather, I don't know, but Heather would be. She would definitely be devastated if something happened. Absolutely. And if Terry did her wrong and wasn't talking to her and wasn't trying to communicate with her about the kids, like Jen is dealing with her her kid's father. Like she said, she tried to have a conversation with him because he didn't pay the rent, and she wasn't thinking that he wouldn't pay the rent because they were still living in that home together. Also, I'm confused because her husband worked for her parents. So if he works for her parents, I don't understand why they didn't garnish his wages to make sure her rent was paid or whatever. I don't know, child. I don't know. Maybe he don't work for them no more. Who knows? But yeah, Jen, the man wasn't paying the rent, and they were supposedly living in that house together because that was where they would switch off to see the kids. But I guess now he got something else to. He got another woman, so he ain't thinking about her. Speaking of evictions, PK and Dorit are about what? Are you kidding me? Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is about to come back too. Did y'all hear? Just a side note. Did y'all hear that Kyle and what's that daggone housewife that can't nobody stand her and don't want her to come back? Oh, she's so she was on there for like one season and now she getting a divorce from her husband. Anyway, they do a podcast together. No, she do a podcast with Tamara, two T's in a pod. At any event, apparently her and Kyle supposed to be secret lovers. I'm like, oh my god, it's just getting to be too much. Cut and paste Tisha says Heather would lose her mind if Terry left her. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Girl is my opinion says, what is wrong with Emily's face? Did she have work done? She looked much better before. Yeah, Emily, honestly, it looked like she was gaining some of the weight back that she lost too. So her face looks fatter or something. I don't know. But she says she's not going to the gym every day like she used to. So I don't know. Girl is my opinion says she's just very unattractive to me. I don't know what's going on with her. She has a bad attitude. Teddy, that's that damn girl's name. Child, I was over here struggling. I was like, two T's. I know it started with a T. Teddy Mellencamp, child. But yeah, her and Kyle supposed to be carpet munching each other. Child, I don't know. Who knows? Girl is my opinion says exactly. I'm so tired of all the broke housewives. They may as well have us on the show. Child, right. Because listen, I can go on there with a damn budget, honey. Okay, if you looking for budgeted housewives, come on with it. Come on with it. Just cast me, okay? We'll still have a good time. I get on the airplane at least twice a month now, so I'll give y'all a good old adventure, okay? Nope, they missed 4 mortgage payments. What? I didn't think it was that many. I thought she missed like 2 payments, and that was why they was gonna get kicked out. No, Kyle is dating some singer, and Teddy and her husband are both having affairs. Ooh, baby. Yeah, they try to say that it was Kyle and Teddy that's having an affair with each other, but Teddy's husband, he looked real worn out. Like Teddy done really screwed him over. Like she really upset. Like he is looking real burned out. He looking like Eddie, Tamara's husband. Which getting back to that, Jen was like Eddie the night of the time when they went over to Katie's house. When they got back home, apparently Eddie slept in the casita because he didn't want to sleep with Tamara because she was doing too much. And Jen alluded to the fact that Eddie don't really be messing with Tamara like that. And Tamara was like, no. And she was like, Jen was like, Tamara always bringing Eddie into her BS. And Tamara was like, no. Ryan was talking trash about Eddie, like saying that he's not a dude and that he basically like he let Tamara run all over him or whatever, and he always talking smack. So Tamara was like, that's why I said something to Ryan, because they were like, why didn't you say something to Jen? Why did you coming in hot for Ryan? And she was like, one, he was talking about my husband, and two, he was talking about my daggone my son. So I'm like, Tamara, you just wanted to use an excuse to say something to Ryan because you didn't like that he said something about your son. That was it. That was it. You ain't care about no Eddie and all that BS. Tamara is full of crap because Eddie tries to be blind to the BS, but she always trying to get him in the middle of it. It's crazy to me. D. Herfer says Emily is a boneheaded girl and will never be super thin. She did look good this season. She needs to keep it up. Yeah, she did look good, but now she looking thicker than a Snicker sitting on this couch. I think she gained a couple of them pounds back that she lost, but I just child listen. I just don't want women to be thinking climbing on the table every single time is the answer to weight loss. It's got to be another way. It's got to be another way for sure. Girl is my opinion says that's Teddy Mellencamp. Yeah, Teddy. Yeah, did I say that earlier? Teddy Mellencamp. I thought I did. I don't know, child. I be saying some shit. But moving on, they go into Emily just going in a blind rage over everybody. Yeah, I thought she was dating Morgan Wade. That's what they allegedly. That's what they say. And Morgan was on the show last season, but I thought that was cut off. Child, Kyle tripping. I would not leave my daggone husband. She is tripping. If he wasn't, I think Kyle. And I'm gonna come back on if y'all know Monique Samuels. I'm gonna come back and do a video on Monique Samuels too. I watched her interview. I think Kyle is having some Monique Samuel syndrome where you think you're going to change somebody. Like Kyle knows all this time that Mauricio was a hard worker. Like he's got to keep on selling houses and things. That's something you got to keep on doing. You got to keep the revenue coming in. He has a whole business that he's running, and his business is very successful. So she is like thinking that they getting old now. They just going to travel and hang out and do stuff together because the kids are getting older and moving out of the house. So she bored. It's like they needed some counseling. I think they needed some counseling, but I think they just too caught in their own way. But moving on, um, we get to Alexis coming out. Oh, my sister is here, y'all. You come in, Chris. I'm on camera, so just scoot away. um, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go off camera because she don't want y'all to see her. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wait till my sister walk by. But we get into talking about what was I at, child? What was I talking about? Yeah, she can come in. I forgot what part I was on, y'all. I'm so worried about my sister coming in the house. We were at the end. Oh, Alexis comes out. So I loved when Shannon was like, Alexis, she took Alexis's job and she's been there for the last 10 years. I was gagged. I said, Alexis, you came out here. Now, Tamara told her before when she talked to Alexis in the back, she said, Alexis, do not go out there defending John. Just be yourself. What did Alexis do? Come out there repeating everything that John Janssen has said and coming for Shannon. And then they talked about how she embraces the name Jesus Jugs now. I'm like, girl, okay, girl. You are not, and then that accent that Alexis has. Alexis was like, I'm not gonna go out there. I'm like, girl, where are you from? She just has these different little points in her dialogue where it's like, girl, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, y'all, and I can't skip over the part where Heather earlier was talking about with Katie's daughter, where she said, yeah, he said your daughter said that we're drunk old bees that suck D. I was like, what? I couldn't believe Heather said that. And then took a sip of her little 8-ounce water. Child, unbelievable. But moving on. Alexis is out here. Alexis, I'm just tired of her. I'm tired of Alexis. I can't. Emily been getting on my nerves this whole reunion, but I can't wait till the next episode so Emily can call her dumb. Cause Alexis is dumb as a box of rocks. She is not the sharpest knife in the drawer, child. It's unbelievable. I am so sick of Alexis trying to. She is craving. This girl is thirsty for a moment, like literally starving for a moment in the sunken place, looking for a moment. It's crazy to me. I really, really don't get it. But Alexis is sitting there, and then they talk about, oh no, okay. Hello. We talk about the lawsuit with John Janssen, and Shannon says, "Well, I lowered it from. I mean, I now he lowered it from 75,000, I guess, to 70,000. But Shannon continues to go on with, I'm not giving him any money unless he signs this non-disparagement agreement. But apparently he don't want to sign that. So they just gonna keep on going back and forth in litigation because he don't want to sign this agreement. So Alexis is talking about how her and John are getting married, and he proposed to her and all this, that, and the third. I don't believe that they gonna get married. And I loved when Shannon had pointed out to her at the end. She was like, "Girl, how many times did you practice that joke? There's the door, Shannon Bador." She was like, "You practiced that by yourself several times." And she was like, "It wasn't even a door." I remember when I said that on Twitter, I was like, this girl's talking about something. There's the door, Shannon Bador. That is them practiced, rehearsed ass reads that these housewives be doing. And that's exactly what Alexis did. She practiced that shit in the mirror. And finally, when she saw Shannon, she thought it was real funny and cute to say that. But then Shannon was like, "Girl, ain't no doors out here. We outside." What the hell? I was just like, wow. Anyway, moving on. Alexis is sitting there looking dumb. And then they talk about her ex-husband and the lawsuit that they had against Shannon, how she was the one that jump started the whole thing. So Tamra is sitting over there knowing good and daggone well that Alexis did say that she was a part of the onset of that. So Tamra tried to be quiet. But Shannon was like, what you're not going to do is pretend like that wasn't the case. She definitely sent us that text message, and she definitely was a part of it. She was with the shits and giggles, just like the rest of them. Okay. So then Shannon ended up winning in that case, but she spent over $500,000 in legal fees. I'm like, wow, you lose the case and you spent $500,000 in litigation? Unbelievable. That should be against the law for stuff to go that far, to have to be paying somebody out of pocket like that. That's crazy. I hope they had to pay her legal fees back. I don't know, child. But this part two was it was okay. It was entertaining. It was a little subpar, but yeah. Girl is my opinion says also it was Teddy's rental house that Pop Smoke was. What? Oh my God. And I love me some Pop Smoke, okay? I play his music in my step class all the time. The perfect beat. I cannot believe that. That's crazy. Girl is my opinion says Mauricio was always cheating. He was tired of her. They need a divorce, child. Not always cheating. Was he always cheating, friend? Damn. Well, Mauricio was fine. Okay. He getting old now. D. Herford says, there's the door, Shannon Bador. Yeah. She really thought she ate with that. It be like, I'm telling you, people be really struggling to find some reads these days. It's just, we just need to go on the black market and just like where reads are for sale. People just need to get their reads. Get your reads, you know. It is what it is. Linda Gamble says 33. What's 33? Um D Herfer says yes. Yeah, it's a mess. But anyway, y'all. That's all. 33 likes, 19 in the chat. Okay, come on, y'all. Let's get these likes up. We trying to get into the Bravo hemisphere. Okay. I'm trying to get out of this Love and Marriage Huntsville. Child, I got to get out of this sector. It's crazy. It's crazy. Got to get out of it. So let's just keep the likes. Let's keep the likes coming, commenting on the videos. I need to get into that algorithm stat. Okay, so help a sister out, y'all. And good news, I was looking at my subscriber count, and we are close to 7,000. So we've gained in overnight little over 300 subscribers. So thank y'all so much for all of y'all support. I truly appreciate y'all. We are growing and sowing the seeds. Okay, truly appreciate all the support from everybody that watches my videos and supports me. Thank y'all so much. Also, yes, I was just getting ready to say cut and paste, Tisha. I'm going to watch Eat Slay Love, and I am going to do a review on that. I have Peacock, so I think I can watch all of the episodes. Girl is my opinion says Love and Marriage Huntsville so toxic for content creators. It's sad. Yeah, listen, just call me Ray Charles to the bullshit. Okay, I'm blind to it. I'm just gonna do my content, keep it pushing, and look into other things. So I think Eat Slay Love will be great. Um, Also, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is coming back. I'm gonna do my Housewives of Potomac review on Sunday, but I'm gonna have to do two reviews in one. Linda Gamble says, "Is anyone reviewing Real Housewives of London?" Yeah, when does that come back out? Is it gonna be the same cast? Minus, of course, homegirl Caroline, because she doesn't live in London anymore. Fun fact: one of my friends just went to London. Him and his wife, they just got back. I can't wait to hear about it. They went to London and Paris, and me and my husband are going to. I don't really like to go to like London and places like that. I like the Caribbean islands. Um, Anything with a huge body of water. I will go to Mykonos. I want to go to Mykonos, and we are going to Fiji next year. And I think we're gonna go back to Barbados. I love Barbados, but anything with some water, I'm good for. D. Herfer says, "Whoop whoop." Shout out to Melody Cherie. Whoop whoop. Cut and paste. Tisha says, "I watched it and I'm ready." Listen, okay. Got to be ready. We're going to be ready. Miss B says, "I'm just so happy you got your page back." Yes, me too. And I'm going to do everything I need to do to keep it. How about that? How about that? D. Herfer says it. So thank you, sis. I appreciate that. D. Herfer says that was Ladies of London. Oh, okay. So you're right. That's Ladies of London. I wonder if they're going to have any of the people that was on Ladies of London on Real Housewives of London. That's going to be interesting. But y'all, that's it. I ain't got no more. I might as well load my little shit up in the car now and get these on down the road. Y'all pray for me. I hate road trips. I wish my friends wasn't so damn cheap. I will pay the $250 for the flight. I'm just saying. Where we going is literally, I want to say, an hour and 15-minute flight. I will so get a flight right now and go get on the flight. But my friends, they like, no, we can drive. I'm like, oh my God, 6 hours. Y'all pray for me. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I truly appreciate each and every one of your unwavering support. Truly thankful for everything that is going for me on the channel, and growth in other sectors, and just doing different things. All right. So thank y'all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that's watching and waiting for the reunion part 3 to come out too. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.